In this video, I will share to you about how to make L-shaped bench simple with backrest in SketchUp. Okay, let's begin the tutorial. First of all, we have to make the basic shape or L-shape with using the line. Then we can click from the origin and we can drag to the behind around 1.6 meter, and we can drag to the another side around 1.6 meter also, and like this. Okay, then we can select the both of this line of this perpendicular line. Then we can select offset, and we can offset it inside. Okay, I will show you about how to offset it inside. Okay, we can select this line, we can select this offset tool, and we can click this edge, and we can move to the inside or the outside, but in this case I prefer to the inside to offset the both of the line. We can offset it inside around 500 millimeter and enter. Okay, that's done. Then we can continue to make the closing line in here with using line. We can click from this point until this point, and again we can close this line with using line also, like this. And we can see about the L-shaped plane in this SketchUp. Then we can click this surface, then we can select a push pull and click the surface to above. Then we can type 40 millimeter and enter. Then we can triple click, right click and make group, and we can search for the materials to assign the wood materials with using materials, select and click this down arrow and select wood option in here, and we can choose the one of the wood texture as we want. For example, I choose this wood veneer number 2 and assign with this board. And then we can move above in the, this board by click this board and select move, and move above around 400 millimeter and enter. And then we can now making the support of this board. We can use the line again. We can click this corner and we can move to the bottom and as the origin constraint from the point, like this. And we can drag to the green axis like this. We can type this one around 700 millimeter, enter. Then we can move it up around 900 millimeter, and we can drag to the green axis. Okay, we can drag to the green axis around 100 millimeter and enter. Then we can move to this endpoint and move this endpoint and close this line like this. Okay, then we can click the surface. We can select a push pull and click this surface again and move to the inside around 40 millimeter, enter, and triple click, right click and make component, create, and we can assign with the materials like this. Okay, then now we can duplicate this one to this position and this position and also this position. We can select move and click this corner and tap control and place to this position. Then we can click this rotation and click this endpoint. We can click this, we can click and hold the click to the above until it's appear the blue axis, and click this edge and drag to the left side around 90 degree and enter. Okay, then we can fix about the positioning of this supporting bench like this. Okay, then or we can select this one and move inside around 100 millimeter, and also this one we can select a move inside 100 millimeter. Okay, then we can click this support, select move, tap control, click this endpoint, and we can place to this position, and also this one we can select a move, tap control, click this corner and place to this corner. Okay, then we can get this basic support. Now we can triple click, then we can draw the line, and okay, we can make the tape measure tool, click from this edge inside around 100 millimeter and from this position inside 100 millimeter also, and from this top, and we can move 100 millimeter to the bottom. Then we can triple click, and then we can select line, click this intersection, and done. Now we can make the variation of this connection with using the 2-point arc. Click this edge like this, and we can click this edge and click this edge. Okay, then we can click this additional area in here, then we can pull until the limit like this, and it's done. Then we can make the another board in here. Okay, then we can select move and tap control and place to this position, or we can move to this position. Okay, then we can click rotate, we can click rotate, midpoint, click midpoint, and we can rotate around 45 degree and enter, and we can select move, click this midpoint and click to this midpoint. And then we can move to this midpoint and move to this midpoint. Then we can move above until this point. Okay, so we can get this intersection. Then we can triple click. We have to click, right click and make unique. Then we can triple click and select line, click this. We can click this intersection, this one, and this one. Okay, then we can push it until the limit like this. Okay, so we can get this one, and now we can make the surface in here. We can draw the tab master tool, click from this edge until this edge, click from this edge, and click again until this position, and we can make the angular board in here using rotate rectangle. Click from this position, and we can drag to the front around 40 or 30 millimeter or just 20 millimeter. Okay, then we can select line, click this intersection. Okay, we can click in this intersection, and okay, then we can click this both line and select follow me. Okay, and click this one. Then we can triple click, make group. Okay, and we can assign the materials. Okay, maybe we can move it to the appropriate position. We can using move. Okay, we can click this endpoint. Okay, then we can tap control and place to this one, and we can delete this one. Okay, to make this one. Okay, maybe it's need more detail. You can do the exercise about yourself. I think it's done, and we can also click this line, and we can offset it inside around, or we can click this line first. We can offset it inside around 100 millimeter, and again, okay, we can offset it outside around 20 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Okay, then we can click line, offset it outside around 100 millimeter, and click this line, offset, and we can make the space for every single board over there. Okay, we can type 10 millimeter. Okay, we can type 100. We can offset it outside 10 millimeter and push it down. Okay, then we can push it down. Until the limit. Then we can erase some unnecessary line over there with using eraser tool, so it could be clear enough for every single space between the wood bench like this, or maybe we can assign the wood bench with using these materials, or using these materials, this one, and it's depend on us. Okay, I mean, it was interesting. Then I will show you about the dimension. Okay, and about the height of this bench, and the height of the backrest, and the depth of this bench. Okay, and we can activate the shadow. Okay, we can activate the shadow and activate the white background like this. Okay, thanks for watching, and just wait for my next tutorial about the woodworking, about the more kind of woodworking. And if you have any idea about this woodworking, you can type on the comment below. And have a good day.